Hey y'all, have I got a story for you? Whew, it was the final confrontation. Remember I told you about my critter crisis, right? Well, me and her had a showdown this morning. You see my raised bed over here that I was talking to you about yesterday? Look how pretty, but I know, I get off track. But look, these are my peas. Let's get close. My peas, and those are my beans. Okay, while I had you down there, did you notice any rabbit tracks? No rabbit footprints? Okay, well, let you just see it. Okay. Fresh rabbit tracks. I kid you not. I got up early. I'm getting my son ready for school. Okay? I'll let you see the scene of the crime. All right? I peeked out the door. I said to myself, I'm going to leave my vegetable daycare because that's what I treat it like. I tend to these plants like babies. I will leave my vegetable daycare alone today. I'm not going to fiddle with them. I'm not going to fuss over them. Everything's looking good. Just let the Lord do his thing. Let the Lord, it's been watered, it's been fertilized. Okay, so I decided to sip my coffee and just peek out the window this morning. And lo and behold, there him, her, she, him was laying across this raised bed. This raised bed is 14 inches high. I was told or read somewhere, whatever, that rabbits, first of all, don't dig. My husband says that's untrue. I was also told that rabbits don't climb up. So sorry. I was told rabbits don't climb. This bad boy was laying across my bed, stretched out this morning, staring at that big bush bean plant over there. I lost it. I ain't gonna even lie. I ain't gonna hold you. I ran out the door with my bonnet on and the robe. He heard the door open, of course. So he hopped off and went this way and scurried under the fence over there. Excuse my fence. Needs repairing. Okay. I was shaken to my core. I had a critter confrontation. So I was out today looking for rabbit repellent. You know, if say, okay, look, I have some family members that would have put him in a pot by now, all right? But see, I don't eat rabbit, and I'm not gonna kill this critter. But I want him to leave my vegetables alone. Okay, so this is what I got. Can you see that? There we go. Deer and rabbit repellent. So, Tony, can you tell us a little bit about what you read on here?
The product has garlic in it, and it also has eggs in it, or like whole egg solids in it. So it's the type of stuff that and thyme in it.
They don't like the smell.
Yeah, they won't like the smell, and then, like I said, it's not just for rabbits; it's for deer and other stuff. Any
And
other?
what is it like? It's rain resistant and what?
It's rain resistant. I guess within maybe a couple hours after spraying it down, it's rain resistant. So it should do the job. I've seen this stuff work before, and it's gonna be interesting to see what happens once it's applied.
So, you heard the man. Say hi, Josh. Hi, Josh. Okay. So, hopefully that will solve my critter crisis. It's not really a crisis. I have to admit, I'm so sorry. It was absolutely adorable. It was so cute. It's your quintessential old school book bunny rabbit. I mean, he looked like he was the poster rabbit for Easter. He was adorable. He was she, adorable, brown. I don't know the gender. I don't know, but absolutely adorable. Because so I could not even bring myself to harm it. I don't know when you looked at the spray bottle there, if you could see that it says it's harmless to Does it say plants and animals, Tony? Harmless to plants and animals. And all the ingredients that he was telling you about is garlic. And that's what I don't understand. Why the rabbit kept attacking trying to attack my lettuce. I covered the lettuce. See? Look at that. Thank goodness I covered the lettuce before I went into the house. I'm sorry, let me get you situated. Where is it? There it is. Can you see? I covered the lettuce before I went in the house. Something just told me to cover it. And I'm so glad I did. This is lettuce also. Hasn't been bothering this. Okay? But they say that they don't like the smell of garlic. This is nothing but garlic over here. This is my little garlic patch. This is garlic. Has not stopped the rabbit at all. Okay? And then to get himself or herself and lay and lay across my raised bed. The audacity! I swear. It's a southern rabbit. You can see it's southern. Just the nerve. The nerve. Okay. I left my babies unattended today. When I came back, my mustard greens were all droopy. Look at my poor little tomato plant. I gotta look. I'm gonna have a babysitter for my own garden. So what I'm gonna do, just like I'm gonna give these tomato plants some attention. It is time for their weekly, bi-weekly, or every other week. Like I said, you ring it with bone meal every 2 weeks, and in between those, the sprinklings or the bone meal, you're supposed to use like tomato tone. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna use some tomato tone. I'm gonna move the straw and get down in there and put some the tomato tone in there, and then I'm gonna cover it back up using some compost. That's been working real well. Cause let me show you something. I did that with my I'm so sorry about the shaky cam. Okay, can you see that? That's my okra. Can you tell the difference from the last time I showed it to you? Look at that. Okay, that's from me. I did a video telling you that I top dressed my okra plants. Top dressing, well, that's what I'm calling it. Basically, I just removed the straw, fertilize it. I hadn't added the copper fungicide. I don't remember adding the copper fungicide to the soil when I initially planted those. And I sowed seeds. I've been growing them from seeds. So I don't remember doing the whole thing. I know I did it with the tomato plants because that's how I learned to plant my tomato plants. By treating the soil first with the copper fungicide. We use the dust. I use the dust. And I did the same thing with the pepper plants. I remember treating the soil with that. Okay? But I don't remember doing it with the okra seeds. So I decided to treat the soil, give it some fresh, I think I used bone meal. I can't really remember exactly what I did. I think it was bone meal. And then I covered it in fresh soil or my potting mix. Then I added that fresh soil, and I put the copper fungicide, mixed it in with that. And then I came behind it and fertilized it with some bone meal and compost. So I just, after a while, we're just watering these plants. All its nutrition is coming, all the nutrients, I'm sorry, not nutrition. The nutrition is for us from the vegetables. All the nutrients, we're controlling all of that in these containers. I'm talking to container gardeners, raised bed gardeners. We are adding all the nutrients that plant needs, the bone meal, the compost, the organic matter that we're adding, like the compost and all of that, the tomato tone and the fertilizers. We're supplying all the nutrients for these plants. Okay? We're watering them and tending to them, so it's not going to get it from the ground because this is not in-ground grown vegetables and fruits. These are container vegetables, so we're supplying all the nutrients they need. And when you water them continuously and when it rains on them, all of the nutrients that we've added to the soil will run out through the little drainage holes in the bottom. So after every so often you have to restore or the nutrients in the soil. So that's what I'm going to do. Is move the straw on these tomato plants and kind of boost it up with its feeding, regular feeding, and also add some compost. So I'm going to get to it. I'm starting late today because I was out of the house for most of the day. So I just had to share my critter crisis. Don't y'all feel bad? Don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. I'm telling you, the thing was cute. It was absolutely adorable. And like I said, don't feel bad. I don't feel bad. Trust me. I'm just playing around. I can't help it. I have to show you something. I'm looking at it and I have to show you my seedlings. Now, normally daily, I told you I open my greenhouse and I let my seedlings get some fresh air. Sometimes I'll even take them out. Like yesterday, they spent most of the day out on the picnic table over here in the sunshine. But today, because I was away from home most of the day, I just let them stay in there. I just came home and I just opened the little greenhouse door, and I want to show you the difference. Look at that. I'm sorry. Huh? Is it? I hope you can see. I'm sure there was poor footage. I'll show you some pictures of them later, but I'm very proud of my seedlings. I got to get to work and I'm going to sign off now. So you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Bye now.